Good morning. It's Monday, the 5th of February, 2018. It's my birthday this morning. Oh my word, I'm now halfway between 50 and 60 years old, boys and girls. Oh, let me turn that down a bit, just a minute. I'm echoing a bit in my own studio. Yes, good morning to you, boys and girls. Happy birthday. No one does openings like me. Did you like the opening? Did you enjoy our countdown? Where can you see a countdown like that? Answer, nowhere. Nowhere. Thank you very much. 10 hours that took. I'm glad you're enjoying the brand new countdown. Yes, good morning to you. A nice day yesterday, really. After I finished chatting to you yesterday afternoon, I had some lunch, and then I popped up to Sainsbury's to take some items back. Remember the mixed up? I don't know if any of you were on Slimming World. One of the things we're able to eat as much of as we want, believe it or not, are potatoes. But it depends how they're done. You can boil them, or you can do them in fry light in the thing. Even instant mash. That may surprise you. Even instant mash, you can eat as much of it as you want, as long as it's only mash in the packet. Now, the Smash, you know, the market leader Smash, for mash, get smash. Do you remember the adverts in the 70s with the robots? Oh, yes. Those humans are funny people. They buy loads of these. And then they cut them into little pieces. And then they smash them all up. You remember that advert with the robots? Well, those are, that's completely free sin, that, because it's only mashed potato. But it's a bit expensive. It's £2.30 for about, I think it's 230 grams or 220 grams, something like that. Okay? Now, the Sainsbury's own brand one is 440 grams, twice the amount in a different box as well. Okay, I did tell you this yesterday. I'm just telling you in case you missed it yesterday. It's 440 grams for £1. You get a whole box of that for £1. So I bought 4 boxes of it. I didn't read the instructions. You know, you just go into a supermarket, you see mash. Oh, you think just assume it's all the same. No, because I opened the bag and I poured it into my thing. And as I put the hot water on, I thought, I can smell milk or cream or something. And it's got powdered milk and cream in, which doesn't make it sin-free. There's probably 2, 3, maybe 4 sins in that thing. So be very careful. If you're buying mash and you're on the Slimming World, dear, read the instructions first. Always best to do that, okay? So I went up to Sainsbury's. I also took some Outpro yogurt up there. They wouldn't change that. Apparently, a non-personality who was nice enough. Don't get me wrong, she was nice enough. She came out with the old other thing. Oh, we're not allowed to do that due to health and safety reasons. They don't actually know what that means. They don't know. If you was, I should have done it actually. Oh, what do you mean health and safety reasons? What part of the health and safety catalogue do you wish to reiterate at me while I'm standing here? Oh, I don't know. It's just health and safety reasons. It'd be like a bit like that, wouldn't it? You know, the whole of the country is ruined by health and safety. And please don't start shouting at me. Oh, but it's there for your own benefit. I don't want it to be there for my own benefit. I want to eat that. But I want to eat that yogurt. I want to eat that yogurt with the mild chance that it will kill me. Where's the excitement in life if we're all wrapped in cotton wool all the time? You know, are you going to ban people from walking up the top of Mount Everest with a good chance they're going to die on the way? No. Are you going to stop people? Why don't we stop everyone crossing the road? The health and safety people, that's what they need to do. They could employ. Here's an excellent idea for our illustrious leader. It's not Theresa May, it's the Queen. Our illustrious leader Theresa May. Write to her and suggest to her to save countless lives and at the same time create loads of jobs. What you could do is employ loads of people to stand up and down the roads of the United Kingdom, stopping people from crossing the roads due to health and safety reasons. No, I'm sorry, you're not allowed to cross it. Why can't I cross that road? No, health and safety reasons. I think that is an excellent idea, and I'm totally correct in that. Ding! There's going to be no more danger for anyone. Theresa May and whoever's in government is going to stop everyone doing everything and you're not allowed to leave your bed in the morning. You wake up, you stay in that bed. You're not allowed to eat anything, do anything at all, due to health and safety reasons. Oh, God's sake, what's wrong with people? So they wouldn't change the yogurt, but that's okay. So I did a little bit more shopping with my trolley, and I come back out of there, walked home, had a sleep. I created my quiz for next Wednesday. Don't forget, Wednesday night, boys and girls, do come along to the quiz. It's a good night. We have a good night. It was very, very quiet last week. I'm not surprised due to the cold weather. There's the quiz, okay? It's on at the King's Head Theatre Bar every Wednesday between 8:30 and 10:30, 115 Upper Street, Islington. Come along. It's free to play. And you can win a £30 bar tab. I mean, it don't get much better than that. 30 quid bar tab for doing a few questions. Okay? The first round is current affairs. The second round is a picture round. The third round this week, I think it might be executions. I like that word, don't you? Executions. Who would you like to execute today? Do you want to execute anyone today? No, can't execute anyone due to health and reasons. Have you seen those people? Important, so-called self-made important people walking around with their clipboards, don't they? They walk around with their clipboards. Can I help you? Can I help you? We got one in who works in the bank, the bank that I use in Bracknell. She's a little fat thing, she is. She sits at the computer. You know, as you walk into the bank, she sits on the computer all day long, and she's just about to see over the computer screen because she's only little, and she's just typing away. And now and again, the door goes, yep. She looks up and then carries on again. I don't know what she's doing on there. I don't think they're doing anything. They just want to look busy because they don't want to talk to you. I'm sure that is the case, yes. So I made my quiz. Then I watched a new thing on Netflix, which I wanted to tell you about. Netflix. Called Altered Carbon. Anyone seen that yet on Netflix? Netflix, me and my mate call that something different. We don't say flicks, we say something else. Yes. Netflix. Altered Carbon, which I watched yesterday, took me a little while to get into it. I couldn't work out what the hell was going on, but I get it now. I'll read what it says. We're going upper class today. We're going upper class. Here is a story. Oh, no, it's not upper class. It's The Guardian. Oh, I don't usually read stuff from The Guardian. I've had a couple of run-ins with the staff there, to be honest. They're just a pain in the arse, that lot. I will read it. Here we go. When the Wachowski sisters globe-trotting sci-fi series since... Oh, no, hang on. It's not even talking about it. Oh, it goes on and on. No, I'll tell you about it. So, Carbon... what's it called again? Carbon... No, hang on a minute. Altered Carbon. So, you've got your body, okay? You've got your body... But you are not your body. You are this little thing what goes in the back of your neck. Okay? And if your body is destroyed, you can take this thing, someone comes and takes this thing out of the back of your neck and puts it in another body, known as a sleeve. And that's it, basically. And I think you get grown in a bag of some sort of ghastly liquid with a tube down your throat, that sort of thing. And that's it. That's it. That's what it's all about. I haven't watched an entire episode yet, but it looks quite good. So have a little look at that one on Netflix, Altered Carbon, okay? So I watched some of that. I think I played a bit of my piano downstairs last night, tinkered around on a piano, and that was it. That was my day yesterday. It didn't do much at all. Not much at all. I had a bit of a dodgy stomach yesterday, but it appears to be okay this morning. All right? Okay, let's go to some of your messages. Just a reminder, being a Monday, it's 10 o'clock this morning. I'll be doing my music and chat show. I do hope you can take a little listen to that. I thought it was quite good this week. I thought, because I record that and then I listen back to it to listen to the mistakes. And there's usually quite a few mistakes on there. I think, shall I fix those? I thought, no, I can't be bothered. And I just let it go. All right, so that's on this morning between 10 and 11 o'clock. We got a little bit about, but we got the music I play on there is from all time. Okay, we're not 70s, we're not 80s, we're not today. It's from all time. And I have 3 features on there. We have a Manilow Magic, where I play you one Barry Manilow tune, around about 20 past the hour. Just after 1/2 past the hour, we play you a little bit of classical, which I think today is Mozart. I think it's Mozart I played for you. And then we have the Mirable Moment, which is like a smoochy song that comes just before 11 o'clock. So 10 o'clock this morning. Join me on uploadradio.com for this morning's music and chat show. All right, here we go with today's messages. First message of today goes to Eric Wiltshire, who runs a massive radio station in Slovakia, where I was privileged enough to go down and open up with him. He's in Slovakia. Happy birthday, Eric says. Thank you very much, Eric. And he calls me Peter Pan because I never age. As you can see, look at me. Look. I'm getting younger as we speak. I was looking for my yellow shirt today, and I can't find my yellow shirt. Is my favourite one. It's really bright yellow, and it's not in the cupboard. So I'm going to have a word with my mate. My mate usually picks up the ironing and takes them round to the ironing lady who's in Bracknell. You know, gives her a little bit of work. Good morning to SOS Gregorian. Morning, sir. Who's wishing me lots of happy birthday things. George Knight up north. My nephew's friend. Greetings, George. Greetings, George. I shall be seeing you in a few weeks' time at Jimmy Butler's big 21st birthday bash with special guest star, a Frank Sinatra tribute. It's my nephew's. We're all looking forward to that one. Hello, George. We'll have a little drink, okay? Perhaps a glass of champagne. Shall we have a glass of champagne? I've got a bottle of that rosé. What's it called? Not Bollinger. What is it now? I've got a bottle of rosé. I can't remember what it is now, but it's a posh one, about 60 quid a bottle. Well, I didn't pay 60 quid for it, don't worry. I think it was a gift. But I'll pretend that I bought it, all right? Thank you, SOS Gregorian. I'm just, where are we now? Oh, there we are. I'm reading the wrong things here. I'm on the wrong side, am I? Is it that side or that side? Shall I go from the bottom or from the top? Where do you prefer me to go? Pardon? Tracy, good morning, niece Tracy, who's wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you, Tracy. Kim Witt as well. Michael Doan, hello, Michael. Wolfgang in Germany, hello, Wolfgang, one of our wonderful karaoke singers. Want to see you soon when you come back down here, okay? Happy birthday. Thank you very much, Wolfgang. Samantha Howard. Yes, there's George. John True. Good morning, John. Hope you're well, John. Becky Moon. Ahmad. Good morning, Ahmad. Carl Waring as well. With us live today. Good God. Good God, Carl. You're never usually with us live, are you? Huh? Good morning to you. Diane. Hello, young Diane. She had one of her friends' birthdays last week and bought a lovely cake from Marks and Spencer's, which I nicked most of the chocolate off the top before it got to the birthday person. John says, at Asda we sell a tub of Smash, 900 grams for £2. Really? Oh, that's worth knowing. They don't have the big ones. There's a very, very small section in Sainsbury's of instant mash. I love instant mash, don't you? I mean, if you want to, you can put butter. I don't put butter or anything in it, but you put that in it. And it does honestly taste like real potatoes. It is. It is. There's probably some sort of salt and other bits of preservatives in there, I would imagine. So there we are. Good morning to David Mallam. Morning to you, sir. Andy Baker, Shane Cameron, Mary. Good morning, Mary. Non-Irish Mary from Ireland has bought me a gift, which I will now open on air. We will now open this. I've got some cards here. Look, a few cards here. That's from Auntie Brenda. There's one here from Diane Jebb, who's not with us this morning. She's busy, so she's disappeared somewhere else. And this one here from Carol and Ron. That's my mate's mum and dad. That nice. It's a Bugatti. I don't know what a Bugatti is. It must be something. Oh, baguette. Is a Bugatti a car? Is it like an Italian car or something like that? I did see some cars. There's a garage I go past on the A30. Maserati or something like that. Oh, they look nice. Maserati cars. They do look nice. I'm not really a car person. It doesn't... I don't see like Porsches and things going past. Wow, look at that. Wow. My mate is. He sees a flash car and says, wow, look at that. I'm not really interested. It's just another car. Although if it's a Bentley, I might look at a Bentley or a Rolls. I like class cars, not vulgar cars. Not sports cars. You know, to be honest, There was a silver Mercedes I quite liked. There's a silver Mercedes, Porsches, Ferraris, BMWs, Audis. No, and I like the Audi Q7. I'm very, very, what would you call, narrow-minded when it comes to the cars, you know. My mate, every time, oh, wow, look at that car. What car? Oh, it's gone. I missed it, not interested. Are you a car person? I mean, if I could have any car I wanted, yeah, well, I think it would be a Bentley. A Bentley, followed by an Audi Q7. I really like those Audi Q7s. It won't get in the garage. No, my garage is too small, unfortunately. Yes, so Mary, what did you buy me? Let's have a look. Let's see what Mary has bought me. We've had 2 bags here. There we are. Oh, and there's a card as well. Shall we open the card first? Thank you. Oh, hang on, I'm dropping it here. Oh, I know what that is, Mary. I can see it now in the bag. Good job I didn't look before. I'm very, very strong on not opening things before the day, like Christmas or birthdays, anything like that. I will not open them before time. It's your birthday, 60 completely elemental. Look, here we are, look. From Mary. She used to have a lovely house. She lives in a bit of a run-down council estate now, unfortunately, Mary. She's got a little chip van as well. She does chips and burgers. I never know where she's going to be. She said, I'm just going to go and do my chips. And you look out there, it's not out there because she's moved the van somewhere. She has to keep moving the chip van to get away from the council, you know, when they say, have you got a licence? Oh, she's off, mate. Whoosh, she's gone, mate. You know, I felt really sorry for some poor old bloke was standing there getting his chips. He just managed to get the chip bag from him. And whoosh, she was gone, mate, because she saw the council official coming with asking for her licence. She hasn't got a licence. No, she's got no licence. She's selling burgers and sausages and chips illegally from her chip van. Terrible, really. Thank you. There we are. Thank you, Mary. And in here, I have a jar. I wonder what this jar is. Look at that lovely bag. I'll save that for someone's Christmas present. No point in buying bags when you can use someone else's, is there? Oh! I think this is the best part of the present. Bubble wrap. Oh, so much pleasure from a little piece of plastic. Hang on a minute. Let's see what this is. I don't know what it is. It's a jar of some sort. It might be poisonous. You should never really accept food items from people because you don't know what they're trying to do to you. Here we are. Good morning to Paul on YouTube. From a touchy-feely Birmingham. It's all going on in Birmingham, you know. They touch each other up there. It's disgusting. We don't have that down here anymore. Nope. Theresa May's seen the back of that. We're not allowed to touch anyone anymore. You get thrown in prison for 3 years. That's it. Thrown in prison for 3 years. And then, when people find out about you, they all start saying that they'd been touched from you as well. Liars, all of them. Ooh, rose petal jelly. Made in Devon. Now, this is the sort of thing you put on scones. This, Mary, this is excellent. I don't know how you know I like this, but I do. I had this first. Now, where was it? It might have been at I think it was at the Harrods afternoon tea. We had rose petal jelly. Look at the colour of that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? I can hear all the fat people now. Oh, but you're on Slimmer's World. You're not allowed to do that. Oh, it does make me laugh. Oh, it makes me laugh. And you talk to all the girls who go to Slimmer's World. The only people, so you go to, and you lose all the weight, right? And you keep it off. I've kept mine off. You know, it's been November, December, January. It's been coming on 2.5 months now since I lost the weight, and I've kept it off, right? And then someone 10 times your size sees you grab a small piece of chocolate. Or a cake. Or tonight, you might see me eat other things as well tonight, as it's my birthday. They're straight over the great big fat people. Oh, shouldn't be eating that. You know, although their hand doesn't have to travel very far from that position to their stomach because it's right there already. They are the ones. It's not the thin people. None of the thin people say, you shouldn't be eating that piece of cake. It's the fat people. How funny is that? It's hilarious. Shouldn't be eating that cake, Chris. And they're like that. 3 of them last week. What was I eating? It was someone's birthday cake. Diane's birthday cake, I think it was. It was. Well, it wasn't Diane. It was a lovely Lazio. Nice chap, Lazio. Sings depressing songs though, you know. And I saw that last night. Oh, they did it on the what's that program? All Together Now. You know the new talent show on BBC One Colour? Have you seen that yet? All Together Now. Now, I talked about it last week. I told you I didn't really like it. It's very messy. Week 2, I've got into it. And it's not as bad as I thought it first was. I've now watched 2 whole episodes. I quite like it. My friend and agent Kelly Wilde is supposed to be on it. I haven't seen her yet. I still haven't seen her yet, so hopefully she's going to be on it at some point. And I was asking her about Paolo. You know, Paolo. He's the miserable queen who sits in the middle with the bald head. Apparently does some sort of comparing or something like that at the Café de Paris. And he comes across as a right miserable git on there, and he just doesn't smile. This week, he smiled twice. Twice. I was speaking to Kelly about him, and apparently he's a really nice person. And she thinks he's being told to sit there and look miserable. He don't stand up for anyone. But one of the songs I nearly died when she came on was this girl, and she sung it well, but nevertheless, it was that song. And I will always love you. Oh, no, please don't sing that song. All we want now is Hero by Mariah Carey, and then My Way. My Way. People come up to me on karaoke nights and they want to finish the song with My Way. No, it's depressing. Now, what else have we got here from Mary? Look at this. I've got a selection of teas here. Ooh, loose leaf teas. Go in my little teapot. What have we got? English breakfast number 14. That's my favourite. But she's given me another couple of other ones here. An afternoon Ceylon. And an Earl Grey. So I'll try those 2 as well and see how they are. And they've all got slightly different boxes. Aren't they lovely packaged? Mary, this is wonderful. Thank you so much, Mary, for that and that. I might even go out and buy some scones and have my afternoon rose petal jelly. Rose petal jelly, that's what it is, isn't it? That sounds very, very nice indeed. Rose petal jelly, oh yes, and scones. Although we are going out, my mate's taking me out tomorrow night as his birthday treat. We are going to the Grove, which is like a really posh afternoon tea I think it's in Hertfordshire. So we're going there tomorrow for afternoon tea, I think 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm very, very much looking forward to that. I love doing the afternoon tea thing. Have you done one yet? You can do it posh or you can do it cheap. When I say cheap, you can do it for about, I think Petite Valerie are doing an afternoon tea at the moment, 20 quid for 2, I believe it is. Double check that before you go. £20 for 2 for like a Valentine's special. All right, and you get your sandwiches, cakes and scones and as much tea as you can possibly drink. Oh, and it's so nice and relaxing. You can sit there for 2 hours, you know, doing your bits and pieces. All right. Thank you, Mary. Mary also put a post. I was a little bit disappointed with this, to be honest. Mary put a post on my wall this morning. Now, Mary hasn't been too well for a while. She's got a touch of cancer, but she likes to joke about it. I asked her, she rang me as soon as she got her results. I can't find it now. Just a moment. Is that it there? There it is there. Mary's got cancer at the moment. She's had it a few times now, actually. And just last week, I think it was, or the week before, she rang me up. She says, well, it's good news and it's bad news. I said, go on. She said, well, the cancer's back, but it's okay because it's the same one as it was last time. I said, well, that's an interesting way to look at it. It's okay because it's the same cancer as it was last time. Oh, right, okay, well, I get that. Not really. Anyway, she's put a poster on my wall this morning saying, happy birthday, Chris Reardon. And then a couple of rude words. We miss you tonight, but actually prefer chemo to your jokes. That, my friends, is how to treat illnesses. That is how to treat illnesses. All right? I myself have got a little bit of a virus that could be a problem at some point, but it's not at the moment, so we don't worry. We don't worry. Ronnie says, my mate here, says, same as me, Mary. I prefer it because he's got a lot of trouble with his lungs. I prefer it when my lungs collapsing and the vent machine noise to his droning voice on and on. He don't just shut up. Well, that's because it's a talk show, isn't it? I wouldn't have a show if I shut up. That's how it is, dear. God's sake, man. Morning to Rod Brown. Chai, hello to Chai. Thank you, Chai. Happy birthday to me. There he is. Ronnie is wishing me a happy birthday. Calling me stinky. No, it stopped, Ronnie. I had terrible trouble with my stomach for the last few days. Terrible trouble. But this morning, Ronnie, it stopped. And other good news, I've just weighed myself and I'm still the same as last week. So, did I go out we didn't go out this week, did we? What did I did something this week. Oh, it was the smashed potato with the cream. The incorrect mashed potato I thought might have put on a little bit of weight this week because I bought the wrong one. Can I have music? No. 2097 music. No, you can't because we haven't got to that yet, have we? Music from all time up to now. God's sake, man. Good morning to Philip Dove. Morning, Philip. Happy birthday from Australia. Thank you, sir. Lauren Perrier is the champagne. I've got Rosé Lauren Perrier for Jimmy Butler's birthday. Jimmy Butler. Good morning to John Aitken. Have you got a painting in the attic? You haven't changed much since 9/11. Since 91. I beg your pardon. I thought you said 9/11 there. I thought I wasn't in that block. Dear me. Oh, that was terrible, that was, wasn't it? And I believe they've made a film now, haven't they, about the 9/11 plane disaster. I mean, can you just imagine being in that block and seeing this plane coming towards you? Horrendous. Good morning to Lee and Corrigan. Roxy, my old neighbour, Roxy Terrett. I used to live in Roehampton, didn't we? Hey, happy birthday to me. Thank you. Adam, good morning, Adam the plumber. Cool, we're all there this morning. Courtney's there. Ashley Smith. Hello, Ashley. Kathy Conquest Forsyth Smith. That's a wonderful name. Thank you very much, Kathy. Stop it, Courtney. Good morning to Prince Ahmad. Morning from Pakistan. Thank you very much to you, sir. Kelly's on the top row in the middle. Well, I didn't see her at all yet this week. Didn't see her at all. I saw her last week at the end, but I've yet to hear her speak. They seem to interviewing the same people in the middle, don't they? Have you noticed that? It's like Paolo. There's a black guy with dreadlocks who I recognise. I can't think who he is. You know, the one with the dreadlocks. He's quite a big head as well. I don't know what his name is. I do recognise him. And there's someone else that they keep interviewing. The drag queen, Davina, she's fab. I've worked with her a few times. She's wonderful. And she's really like that. Hot and bubbly all the time. I'm just hot all the time. Good morning, Shania on the Isle of Wight. Anne Taplin's there. Kavitha. Hello, Kavitha. John Cooper. Thank you, John. And Courtney says, happy 60th birthday. Well, Courtney, you joke. You joke. Today, I am midway between 50 and 60. Tomorrow, I will be closer to 60 than 50. How's that? How's that? Courtney still fancies me. I think you're lying. Good morning to Joanna. Morning, Joanna. Thank you, Joanna. Gosh. Let's have a look. Paul says happy birthday as well. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say all these happy birthdays. Ronnie, if you're still there, I'm missing a bright yellow shirt. Do you remember taking a bright yellow shirt to the ironing lady this week? Because there's one missing. Can you check your cupboards? That's not the first time one of my shirts has gone missing, dear. Eh? Are you keeping them for yourself? I think my shirts will be a bit too small for you, won't they, lovey? Huh? I think they will be. Good. Now, let's have a look here. Of course, some people, specifically teenagers and young 20 sorts, would probably see this as a terrible age. Let me tell you, certainly when I got to 40, and I thought, well, this is a good age. 40, I felt really good, sort of mid-30s to mid-40s. Really good I felt about myself. And it was at that point I realised, and I remember my mum telling me years ago, when I was sort of teenager, would you like to be a teenager again, mum? You know how they talk to you. I bet you'd like to be young again, mum. You know, like that. No, no. And it takes you to get to an age to realise that teenage years and young 20s years are some of the most awful times. Your hormones are running wild. You know, you're desperate to get with someone. You're looking for that partner. You're not happy unless you've pulled for the night. Awful. Awful. I would never, ever want to be a teenager or a young 20s again. I thought that was an awful time of my life, my early 20s. Terrible. Terrible. And it wasn't until my late 20s I kind of got everything together. You know, in my head, for example. The whole gay straight thing. I mean, it just tormented me for years. Years. You know, of course, in those times, in the 1970s and in the 80s, I thought I was obviously gay, but I thought there was something wrong with me. Thought there was something wrong with me. You know, and I tried doing the whole girlfriend, indeed the wife thing as well. You know, tried to be straight. I won't say normal because it's not necessarily normal, is it? You know, you're just one thing or the other. But all these people that say, "Oh no, you chose to be gay." No, you don't. That's how you're born. I mean, really, I have to say, stupid people who can't accept other people's ways and how they are. Stupid people. You know, that's how you are. I was tormented terribly in my own head in my teenage years, and I never spoke to anyone about it. I never forget once, and it was a Christmas morning, and I'd been split up with my wife for a while, and I was living. I think I had my own flat in Wandsworth, and I'd gone round to my mum's. I'd been gay for a while, you know. Gone round to mum's for Christmas Day, and where Dad's in the living room, and I came out and I was really upset because obviously, you know, she didn't know I really didn't fancy girls, really. And I sat and I just suddenly burst into tears. I think it would have been about not 27, much earlier than that. I just burst. She said, "Whatever's the matter?" I said, "Oh, I can't tell you. It doesn't matter, Mum. Doesn't matter. Just tell me." No. So there we are. So I didn't have a nice time in my teens and 20s, but I'm all right now. You know, things are great now. Things are great now, especially as you're there in the morning. Good morning, Adrian Richardson, who says I'm still 18. I'm sure I am 18. I'm sure. I don't want to be 18 again, all right? We'll do one story because I've been chatting away about myself this morning, which is something I don't usually do. Thank you, Paul says I don't look a day over 60. But yes, I wanted to read you this here. Where is it now? Us over 50s. There's a few of you out there. I know there are. It says here in this morning super Soaraway Daily... Oh, by the way, is it cold where you are this morning? We haven't got any snow here. It's a beautiful day outside. It's very bright, but looking very cold. I gather they've got snow in parts of Kent and along the east coast, and up north you're going to get it as well. We're not going to get it here according to the weather. We might get it on Friday here. Here we go. In the mail this morning, it says, down in the south of France, it feels like summer, even in February. Warm sunshine dapples the walls. The Mediterranean is a sparkle and a love, crazy love, is in the air. For here in Marseille, Pamela Anderson, you remember her, Baywatch, has found herself in the grip of un grand amour. She and a French footballer called Adil Rami are madly in love, oblivious to the language barrier and the 18-year age gap that might have kept less reckless lovers apart. For a woman who is no stranger to unlikely romances, she married her first husband, Rocker Tommy Lee, 4 days after they met. Could this be the most surprising affair yet? Consider the evidence. Pamela is the pneumatic 50-year-old former Baywatch star who has had 3 husbands, 2 sons, and is now an actress turned activist whose pet causes included animal welfare, the environment, and refugees. Adil is a 6'4". I've fallen in love with him already, haven't you, ladies? A 6'4" international defender. He can come and defend me any day of the week, I tell you. Who is also the father of twin baby boys from a relationship with an equally pneumatic French lingerie model. And she goes on to say, yes, it's complicated, but Pamela and Adil, I keep thinking it's Audi. Adil met last summer and have been inseparable ever since. So that's obviously the secret. That I see a picture of him. Oh my God, he is tall, isn't he? Oh, imagine being tall like that. But I think that is a secret. We need someone younger in our lives. We don't want to be young again. But we need someone younger in our lives. What do you suggest, boys and girls? What do you suggest? It does. It gets better over 40 years old. It really does. So if we have any young people watching this morning, look forward to your 40s, okay? Good morning, Noah. Hope you're well this morning. It's snowing in Hull this morning. Oh, dear. Rather you than me. I hate the snow. Hate it. Courtney says it's snowing in Hull. And good morning to David Thompson and Adrian as well. Okay, there are some other birthdays to do, boys and girls. I have to disappear at this point because we've got my music and chat show. I do hope you can join me for that. That's coming up in about 6 minutes' time at uploadradio.com. Just type in uploadradio.com, click on Listen Live, choose any one of the three stations. I'm on all three, and it'll start playing at 10 o'clock, okay? If you're in the following areas, you can get Upload Radio on DAB. South London, Surrey, Sussex, North Yorkshire, Gloucester, Wrexham, and not Gloucester, Chester, Liverpool, and Wrexham. All in those areas, we're on DAB there. Okay, but best way to probably listen is online, uploadradio.com at 10 o'clock. Hope you enjoyed the show this morning. Other birthdays today, other than my own, Aubrey Dobson. Happy birthday, Aubrey. Happy birthday to you, sir. Daniel Aiskoff is 32 years old today. That's a good age. Good age, 32. You've just got rid of all the crap in your life and you're getting on with it now. Happy birthday to you. Mark Anthony Hobbs is the magical 40. Happy birthday, Mark. Heather Chandler. Happy birthday, Heather. Owen Tate. Hello, Owen. Happy birthday to you. Jools Mary Grace is 47 years old today. And Mary Grace Andoy Cabrera is a young 42 years old today. So happy birthday to you all, gang. Here comes the song. Hello, Josh in New Zealand. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Aubrey, Daniel, Mark, Heather, Owen, Jules, and Mary Grace, and me. Happy birthday to you and me. All right, there we are. Happy birthday to you all, gang. Tonight it is, oh, hang on. Courtney says, I'm 26 and my husband is 46. We have 20 years apart. Age is just a number. But again, my hubby don't look his age. He looks a lot younger. A bit like myself, Courtney. A bit like myself. Thank you, Carla. The lovely Carla, one of our Manilow girls as well this morning. Wishing me a happy birthday. Thanks very much for watching the show this morning. Once again, it's karaoke tonight. If you're anywhere in North London, join us for karaoke at Central Station, Wharfdale Road in King's Cross every Monday night, 8 till 11:30, with cheap drinks as well. Be lovely to see you down there. Come and sing us a song or two, all right? So karaoke tonight at Central Station in Wharfdale Road, King's Cross, Monday nights, 8 till 11:30. I'll see you again at some point tomorrow, hopefully, boys and girls. And thank you for all your wonderful birthday messages and your other little bits and pieces. Switch over now, type into your address bar, uploadradio.com, and join me for my music and chat show at 10 o'clock. Have a nice day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.